I'm at an airport here in Sacramento, California, on my way to teach about peace and horses in Spain. I don't know if you've heard about what's going on in Barcelona, but there have been a lot of really violent protests there. The region of Catalonia that it's in, I guess, wants to be, or the people want it to be independent from the rest of Spain. So the advice I was given is don't talk about politics in Spain. But I definitely want to do whatever I can to bring peace and understanding there. A little bit of update. That last time I talked to you, we were having power outages in California, and that's still going on. We got our power turned on for about 12 hours and then off again. But we got some good people taking care of the place and the horses, so hopefully that will all be good when we're back. Let's see what else. Oh, so we are at 42 backers. We raised $2,070. I am so appreciative. Somebody asked what's that for, and the big answer is production costs, but the more specific answer is one thing I really need to hire is somebody who can take the editing to the next level. You know, my editing is good enough to do like art type films and stuff that's spread by word of mouth, but I really want this next project to be commercially viable and something that can be picked up by a network. So I definitely need to outsource that and realize what my limitations are. I started editing years ago just because I have a message to spread and not meant much money. So that was the way I worked around it. But I think now there's enough people that know what I'm doing and want to support it that this gives that opportunity for us to all come together and make this happen. Other expenses include animation, motion graphics, hardware upgrades. I don't know if you're familiar with what filming and production takes, but usually it's tens of thousands of dollars. And you know, I'm able to keep this bare bones and fund a lot of it myself, but I can't do it all. And nor would I want to. You know, I want to build this team, and at this step, by gathering the people who want to support this, we all are going there together. So my next update will be from Spain, and I might be a little red-eyed by the time I get there, but I'm excited to be going, and hopefully all our flights will go smoothly. Today in the update, I'm going to talk with Jenna about our responsibility to animals. Maybe you've thought about this, maybe you haven't, but the question is, what is our responsibility to animals? So we're going to talk for a few minutes about that. And in the meantime, here's a little shot of the airplane that we may be going on. I love Southwest, although we're only taking that down to LA, and then we hop on another Norwegian Air, actually, to go to Barcelona. All right, guys, here's Jenna and I talking about our responsibility to animals.
They're such a gift to us. You know, they're such a gift to us becoming better humans, even though they're a different nation, they're a different species. They're still here sharing this planet with us.
Yeah.
And I think that level of responsibility becomes because we do have so much power. For the most part, we've taken their land from them.
Yeah.
We don't listen to their voices much other than, how can I get you to serve me? Whether it's being an obedient pet or a fun riding companion, or, you know, whatever we think we want these animals to be. But really, what's our responsibility to them now that we've taken their land, now that we've taken their autonomy? How do we move forward in our own human evolution? How are we treating them? Are we treating them like they're our servants and we have this agenda that we need them to fit into? Or are we truly coming from the nature of reality, which is that we're all equal beings sharing this planet? How can we get along in peace and happiness and fulfillment and joy, which is really, you know, where we're, I think, blazing the trail for our future of humanity, is how to give these other nations their own voice.
Yes. It goes back to that art of listening. If we want to truly be skillful in our responsibility to the animals, we need to listen to them. And that's a deep kind of listening. And it can help train us how to do human listening as well.
Yeah, because at some level it's simpler. You know, they are more in the present. They are more forgiving in general. And they can really model for us how to step out of our overactive minds. There's all this talk about, learning from horses or learning from your animals. And I think it's a real valid thing. The traditional paradigm with animals and humans is we need to train them. We need to make them fit in with us.
Right.
I think that's contributed to us losing our own sense of ease and belonging, because suddenly we're this controller that needs to maintain this control at all times. But what if that's not it? What if that's just maintaining the conflict? What if there's this other path, which is definitely where we're exploring in this video series, is how can we learn from them and follow their ability to live and fit in with nature and community and even species from different walks of life, and have that be a harmonious, a harmonious song, or a dance that we're dancing together. It's not me dominating you and tying you up so that you do the right steps. It's me being quiet, filling my own needs, not looking to the animals to fill my needs, and then coming to them as a full autonomous human being that doesn't need them but wants to support them, that recognizes the nature of reality, which is that even with animals we are all one. So the more
wanting to connect with them, this is about true connection that we're seeking with them.
It's connecting with different parts of ourselves. So the more connections we make, the more whole we truly feel, and not in a theoretical way, but in a practical way. How much are we honoring the animal nations and their choices, and how much are we seeing how glorious it is to live side by side and really partner in ways that make the best of their strengths and our strengths.